Can't stop, won't stop. What's goody, casters? Don't stop till you get enough. Come on. Welcome back to Shiny Ho-Ho TCG. Lost Master here. Today we're gonna be going over the water spoiler cards.
Yay!
So stay tuned. What else we got? What do we like in all the videos, gotta get that thanks into Metazoo HQ, and I mean, it's powered by Caster Society too, so thanks Caster Society for letting Metazoo HQ do this great kindness to all us Metazoo players. Thank you to the Patreons, Ryan, Brandon, and E. You guys are killing it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It does help. We're going over the orbs, which we got the water one. This one looks so sick. It's like kind of, I don't know. It's like if you took a thing and like made endless waves, you know, like there was that Pirates of the Caribbean movie where Jack Sparrow had the freaking little black pearl inside the bottle and it kept making waves inside there. Like it looked like it was sailing. If you put it up, it looked like it was sailing in the distance. That's what it looks like. It's like an endless crush, infinite loop of crushing waves inside of a sphere or an orb. And then it makes it so the current caster's next turn, it's Ocean is active and Beastier caster loses 20 LP. It's got the convert trait. It's like all the other orbs. It costs 1 colorless, so good stuff. We got a new special river, which is pretty sick. When you activate your third spell for the turn, you get to draw a card. So you get a little, you know, you kind of like hit that third card when you're using your torrential river. And then you just don't quite draw the card you need to keep going off. But this card will let you draw one more card. So then maybe you can keep on going. Which Torrential River is really fun. I think Water Trap might actually be somewhat of a thing-a-ma-do. But Torrential River, I've been messing with Torrential River, Gators, with Chessie. Which I wish there was some, like, a water page that gave Tribal Boost, because then I could play it and set up my Chessie even fatter. Because Sewer Gators and Chessie are both dinosaurs, but I feel like there's some dinosaurs in this set, so we could see some. We got Black Demon here. He's a 2-drop, 50 LP. He's got Unblockable. It looks like you can play 4 of them. He gets plus 25 in Ocean. And then he's got a power. You must destroy a non-token beastie fish you control. All non-token beastie fish you control gain plus 20 LP plus 20 attack until the end of your turn. Awaken this beastie. So just doing this, it makes it so he hits for 70 on a 2-drop, which is pretty nice. And he's unblockable. So you could hopefully get rid of problem cards. Alright, next. This thing is, what is it? Water Submergence. It looks like you can play 2 of them. It's a 4-drop, 1 colorless, 3 water. And I gotta be honest, okay, when I first saw this card, it kind of made me angry. I was just like, what the shit? And then I was just play testing here it is. It's right here, because that's what I was doing while it was loading. I can't use any other internet while it's loading, because then it'll take even longer. Oh, wait, I'm showing too much. But yes, when I was shuffling through this, I was counting up all my stuff, and then I was just like, whoa. So it seems like token decks might be coming out, but then there's a lot of counters to token decks. So that could be interesting to see what people choose to do there, right? But what this card does is Bookmark 1. All beasties in the arena are considered to be water beasties, and all beasties under your control gain water type advantage on their attacks until the end of this turn. So you pay for, you bookmark 1, and it just makes everything water. I'm like, why? Like, that second effect is almost irrelevant. Like, what does it matter if they're water or not? Like you're gonna pay 4 to do an extra 20. But if everything's water, Chessie will be amazing. Especially if they're playing a Fat Swarm token kind of deck. So that's pretty cool. I really like that aspect of it. I have changed my decision. This card doesn't really make me angry anymore. But now it makes me feel like there's a Chessie deck out there that might not need Torrential River. Well, isn't that interesting? Next, it's turtle time. I swear, eventually, we'll have a turtle deck. I don't know. It's a little blurry. I can't read it. But there's this guy. He's got Stone Skin. It looks like you could play 2 of them. He's got 60 LP, 2 colorless aura, and 3 water aura to drop him, plus 30 from Ocean, and plus 20 LP for River. It's got a power. You may pick this beastie up and place it anywhere in the arena. This beastie is considered to be burrowed and may not declare an attack until the end of the next turn. It hits for 30. Deal 30 damage to another beastie. This beastie is touching outside of combat. If this effect destroys a beastie, draw 1. So, it's a Beast of Busco, but it's just another. So the idea is you pick him up, throw him somewhere else. He gets burrowed. That's where it's the confusing part, because burrow ends at the end of the turn, and then you can reinstate burrow at the start of the turn. But if he doesn't have the burrow trait, you can't tap him to use the power. So it's interesting. It's like a Beast of Busco that can move around. I'll never be your Beast of Busco. I love how Jeff did that. You gotta love all Jeff's little songs and stuff he does. It's great. He will be missed. Trying to keep it down for you till you come back, though, bud. We got the giant squid. 1 colorless, 1 water, and 50 LP. It's a trap. It gets 20 attack bonus and some sort of LP bonus from Ocean Contract. If this page is the second giant squid contracted this turn, bookmark 1, which that's pretty cool. I like that, especially since it's 1 colorless, 1 water. That's kind of nice. There you go, squid, draw a card. And if you're doing this all on Torrential River, then it'll be even better. Destroyed. If this beastie was destroyed by an opposing beastie in combat, that beastie does not awaken at the start of its caster's next turn. So you hit him and all the ink sprays all over you, and your monster's like, oh, I can't see, right? Something like that. And then its attack does 30 damage. Cool stuff. Rising Tides. It's a 2-drop. You would say it's 2 to 4. And it looks like it is a artifact, especially considering it has an arena effect. But it could say spell. I'm gonna go with it says spell, actually. Oh look, there's the little mushroom guys from UFO running around all crazy. Okay, contract, and treat this page as a special Terra page that gives no Terra bonus. So it's a Terra, so it's not an artifact. It's a spell that acts like a Terra, kind of similar to Wildfire. That's why it has an arena effect. All beasties gain plus 20 attack damage as long as a basic full moon Terra, and a basic ocean Terra is active. So, even if they're orbs, you need 3 cards, including this card, 4 cards, including this card, a beastie, and 2 basic Terra. It's a bit harsh, I would say. I don't understand. To get a 20 attack boost, I guess they're really valuing those 20s, 30s, and 40s. We have the USO, which is unidentified submerged object. Yeah, unidentified flying object, unidentified submerged object. Cool. 3 water, 60 LP. It's a trap. It's got flying. That's nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. River plus 15, and then plus 15 from plus 15 LP from oceans. It has a power. You may say dive, dive, dive. Just like that. You gotta say dive 3 times, plug your nose, bookmark 1, place this beastie under an ocean or river Terra. So there's a period where it says bookmark 1. So does that mean you don't have to? Does that mean you don't have to put it under the things? If you do put it under the ocean or the river Terra, place this beastie back into the arena awakened under your control at the end of your turn. So he can be a blocker if you do have the Terras, but I'm assuming if he doesn't, he just fatigues himself. You draw 1 card and call it a power. And then it hits for 45. Hits for 60 with the Terra bonus, and it sounds like they're trying to get water pages to get increased. Like, water does seem like it has like this little deck that can go on where it's like, well, they're trying to do stuff to you, you're just negate, make it so you like your plans are foiled and stuff like that, because they in Wilderness they got a lot of like combat counter spells or combat interaction spells, whatever you want to call it. I'm not a big term person, as you could probably tell. I am very slang. It's just my style. I have very relaxed talking style, but I feel I know what I'm talking about. So I say Orapora. It's blurry. I like the name though. Orapora. Orapora octopus. I don't know. It costs 3. It looks like you can play 2. It's a spell. You may reveal. This card's dope. It's basically Fresno Nightcrawler for water. So you don't feel so, which means this card is a better title pull-ish, or at least, you know, more ammo for the water deck. It does cost 1 more aura though than title pull. But anyway, what the card actually says, if you haven't read it by yourself by now, you may reveal any number of non-water pages from your chapter and shuffle them into your spellbook. Bookmark the same number of pages shuffled back into the spellbook. See, we're still going. The old ball and chain here. He's a 2-drop 35 LP. He's a trap. Gets plus 15 from river. If this beastie was contracted before something gains plus 20 LP, you may flip this trap face up whenever an opponent caster contracts a spell with an aura cost 1 or less, which is pretty good, I think. So there's more than one way for your trap to go off. So this guy I think is good just because of that. Flipped. Then it says flipped. No caster may contract non-colorless spells with an aura cost 1 or less for the rest of the turn, I'm guessing. So this kind can prevent them from bookmarking. And if it works, right, it works like chaining. So they can bookmark. You're like, you did something. you activated a spell, I'm going to respond with, sorry, we ruined it. Oh my gosh, we ruined it. You've activated my trap card, Kaiba. Yeah, there we go. That's basically what you get to do now. So that's a good feeling, That's one of the best feelings about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just like, you've activated my trap card, magic cylinder, And then it does scared and 10 damage. Then Ocean Calls. We got the little mermaid, river mermaid, right? So this thing, it looks like you can play 3 of them. It's a spell. It's a 2-drop water page. You may search your spellbook for a basic Ocean Terror and contract it. If you do, all beasties with Ocean Terror bonus have magic proof until the end of the turn. This is how you get that ocean page out. This is pretty cool. I wish it wasn't a basic one, so you can just grab open ocean, and then you can play your traps for 1 less, and then you combine that with the mermaid, making them 1 less under the mermaid. So then you can kind of play 2 trap cards for free, which was the old ball and chain, dude, that we just talked about. You get to play them for free. Pretty cool, right? And oh dang, that's what we're ending off on. We're ending off on the water aura, which I think this looks actually really cool. I like the giant squid. The giant squid artwork on this water aura looks pretty dope. So that's cool. Yes. So that looks like our water spoilers. Currently, there's definitely more water pages inside UFO. We just have to figure out what they are. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Leave down in the comments whatever connected with you guys, whatever you guys want to share with me. It's fun reading the comments. I love the interaction. I've done the YouTube thing for many months and had no interaction, so it's actually very special to me that you guys actually enjoy the content that I make. I just want us all to get better at this card game, right? That's the goal of this channel.